Runner at third with one gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
The catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. He sends it out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 91.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
0-1's the count.
Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder.
As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, number 91. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in time, and he reaches safely. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jimmy Stevenson. Ladwig back to work. Rips one to right. And now maybe extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly.
Out, and here's the catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
The catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jimmy Stevenson.
The catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Meadows glides back. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. And in scoring position with 2 away. Jimmy Stevenson digs in now.
Jimmy Stevenson.
Out towards right center field. Meadows turns and moving to his left. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For the Seawolves, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left a boatload of runners on base.
Live from Barnes Canyon Ballpark, Double-A. One down. Next to hit, Jimmy Stevenson.
Batting third, the catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Line drive, base hit. Brennan headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
They get one. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Now it's the second baseman, number 91.
Batting second, the second
The 0-1.
Number 91.
Puts a bunt down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Now batting, the catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't.
And welcome back. And here is number 35.
For the Seawolves, the first baseman, number 35.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Dylan Dingler now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the right-hander deals. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
The center fielder, number 28, Parker.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
The catcher, Jimmy.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A big blow to the home fans. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 4-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the.
So digging in, Jimmy Stevenson.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, third
Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a chance. Runner at first with 2 away. Jimmy Stevenson getting ready to hit.
Jimmy Stevenson.
Slapped foul.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
Here's your 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. In to score from first, and the lead is up to 5. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And here it comes. On the ground. Workman picks it up, and that'll do it. (6-1) is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Rubber Ducks, 6 runs, 17 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Seawolves, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Some Double-A baseball. All right, ready to go here. And on the mound today, Franklin Perez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Nice hit, big dog.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Man at first, Jimmy Stevenson will hit next.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He rockets one to right, and they add a pair. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty.
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Now batting, the catcher,
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
Dingler.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends. Now here is Jimmy Stevenson.
Now batting, the catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 10-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Here's the power-hitting catcher,
Daddy,
Jimmy
right
Stevenson.
time, right time.
The catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
That one ripped right center field. You can kiss it goodbye. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season. And they tack on 3. It's 13-2. So up next, Jimmy Stevenson.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Swing and a base hit. Bracho around third. He scores, and now it's 14-5. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 14-5 is your final. And the road team picks up the win. Outstanding.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe 1 or 2 per week even.
Yeah, especially if you're a star, you get pitched around more and more. He's already starting to see some of that at the minor league level because he is maybe the best hitter on his team, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat right now. So it's taking advantage of those opportunities, learning when to expand the zone a little bit without getting out of your approach. So if you see a pitch that you know you can drive, you don't miss it. This is such a game of failure. If you go 1 out of 3, you're a Hall of Fame player. That means you're failing 67% of the time. He seems to understand that. So even if it's a 4-for-4 game, if it's an 0-for-4 game, he's the same guy when he gets to the ballpark the next day.
Stepping in, number 22. Magic leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Number 22.
And there he goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Jimmy Stevenson.
Batting third, the catcher,
There's a swing and a drive.
Stevenson.
And that one becomes property of the beast. He leaves the yard to right, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly,
So the lineup flips over. Luis Garcia gets a chance to hit here. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jimmy Stevenson. He's already homered in this one.
Jimmy Stevenson.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That fires up the home crowd, and just like that, they're out front. It's 4-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
Jimmy Stevenson, the next to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Now the third baseman, John Kenzie Noel. That one lifted to left. Number 22 has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Number 67 on second. Number 16 over at first with one away. Next pitch is popped up.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
First and second, 2 down. At the plate, Gabriel Rodriguez. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
I think the key.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jimmy Stevenson, for the 4th time tonight.
Catcher Jimmy Stevenson.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Back to the mound. Tosses to first, 3rd out. First and second, 1 out. And now it's going to be Jimmy Stevenson, a switch hitter batting right. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. He'll circle the bases, and we are tied. It's 7-7. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, number 15. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
He's starting to draw some eyes, and for good reason. He has been lighting it up at the plate and playing well in the field to boot. I've got Mike Lowell with me today. Mike, what are you seeing from him that's leading to this late success?
Well, I've been very impressed. I look at him and I see an absolute plan at the plate. That tells me that he's putting in a lot of work in between games, maybe even in between at-bats, talking to his coaches, using the video work. Maybe it's the weight room, whatever the case may be. But he is really showing that what he's doing off the field is paying dividends on the field, and he's really catching a lot of eyes.
You know, I've dealt with some players who will keep a journal even between at-bats of everything they saw from the pitcher. Every little thing that you do, all that prep really can pay off in results.
It definitely can. You know, and this is a case-by-case basis. Some people are very meticulous. They like to know what a certain guy threw in every single count and feel like that helps them in the future. Some guys want to have a clean slate. But whatever it is, this young man is doing his job, and it's really showing on the field. He has a knowledge of the plate much more advanced than his years are showing right now, and it bodes well for his team.
Mm-hmm.